Hello folks, the Celtic Nerd here bringing you another nerdy video. We are back with some Knights of the Old Republic, and this should be the final part of my Let's Play series of this game.
With each passing moment,
it is time for us to jump to the galaxy map and select the Starforge. It is time to confront Malak. We've lost 4 companions due to the fact that I'm playing Dark Side. Now, canonically,
the Republic fleet must have got the message Karth sent as we were crashing onto that planet. Maybe we can use their arrival to our advantage. If Malak is distracted by the attack, we should be able to get in close enough to dock on the Starforge and hunt the Dark Lord down.
This is Admiral Fawn Dodonna to the Ebon Hawk. Do you read us?
Admiral Dodonna, this is Bastila Shan of the Jedi Order. We are receiving your transmission.
It is good to hear your voice, Bastila. We had thought you were lost to us. Karth's transmission reported that Malak had taken you prisoner.
The Jedi sent to rescue me from the Dark Lord did their job well, though I am sorry to report Karth did not survive the mission.
His loss is a great blow to the Republic. We could have used him in this battle. We were about to pull back. We're taking heavy losses against the Starforge.
Don't pull back, Admiral. You have to attack the Starforge now. Otherwise, the Sith will use its power to destroy the Republic.
I'll try to press the attack, but we can't hold out much longer. Not unless you can use your battle meditation to turn the tide. This is Master Vandor. A number of Jedi Knights have joined our fleet under his command.
Bastila's power could help you win this battle, Admiral. But it will mean nothing if Malak escapes. Destroying the Starforge is secondary to stopping the Sith threat, once and for all.
What are you proposing?
A small squadron of Jedi Knights in snub fighters could penetrate the Sith blockade and dock on the space station. If they can find Malak, we can end the threat of the Sith forever.
I'll order the fleet to press the attack and provide some cover for your fighters. But what if Bastila and her battle meditation?
Bastila, you and the Padawan should join us. We will need the combined strength of our entire order to defeat Malak.
As you wish, Master Vandar.
And may the Force be with you.
The fools. Even Master Vandar did not realize you've reclaimed your identity as the Dark Lord. The Jedi strike team and the Republic forces will provide the perfect distraction as we hunt down your ex-apprentice. And once we have slain Malak, I can use my battle meditation and the power of the Starforge to crush the Republic fleet. All our enemies will be destroyed in a single glorious day.
You made it. Several Jedi have already gone ahead into the Starforge. We have to strike while we still have the element of surprise. We have to find Malak. A victory by the Republic fleet won't mean anything if the Dark Lord gets away. Come on, before they... Damn! So much for catching them unprepared. We'll deal with these Sith. You get into the Starforge and find Malak.
Sith will want to cut off our escape. We'll stay here and protect the ship so we can get out of here once Malak's...
We don't want the Sith to cut off our escape route. We'll stay here and hold this docking bay. You get in there and find Malak.
Lord Malak, a team of Jedi have penetrated our defenses. Their fighters have landed on the Starforge.
This is not unexpected. The Jedi are formidable opponents. Send the Starforge's battle droids to deal with them.
Lord Malak, forgive me, but how can mere droids be a match for the Jedi?
You underestimate the power of the Starforge's droid army. Dispatch the droids.
Of course, Lord Malak. The Jedi have invaded the Starforge. Destroy them. Destroy them all!
To maximum. Terminating fire. Ready.
I'm here.
Sure. Ah, more victims for us to slaughter.
What can I do?
Sure. No problem. Didn't work.
Why have you disturbed me?
I have news, Lord Malak, about the Jedi.
Ah, the Jedi. Did my droids pass their test? Did they destroy our enemies?
No, Lord Malak. The droids could not stop them.
Strange. I did not think there were any among the Order who could survive an attack by an army of the Starforge's battle droids.
It was Revan, Lord Malak. Your old master is with the Jedi here on the Starforge.
Yes, that would explain why the droids failed. Revan was always strong in the Force. Very well. Send out all available troops, the apprentices as well.
Do you think they can stop Revan, Lord Malak?
Of course not. But they will slow Revan down. That will give me the time I need to fully prepare the Starforge's defenses. I am curious to see the true extent of this space station's capabilities. One as powerful as my old master will make an interesting test subject.
this quick. You cannot
Master?
Yes?
Alright folks, I had to take a quick pause there to let my companions heal up after that brutal combat we just had with all those Sith and troopers. But we are going to keep pressing on. Now I'm also still going to attempt to explore because there is an armor. There's armor somewhere on this map, and I'm hoping to locate it.
No problem. Didn't work.
Master?
I'm here.
What?
You cannot win.
Looks like it's going behind us. What the fuck? Even more? And they have me in a stun lock. Like, dear God. Okay, my character is down. Basla is out first, so she is oh my God, why was she attacking? Why did she just stand there? Okay, HA is still oh my God, another warrior? Okay, I don't know why she cancels that power attack. There's another one on their way. Right, we need to reactivate his shield.
What can I do?
There's another! That's it. And another! What the fuck is going on? And all these grenades.
I can feel it. I'm here.
Like, dear God, what was going on there?
Yes?
Ready. Affirmative. Unsuccessful affirmative. Unsuccessful affirmative. Unsuccessful attempt. Affirmative. Unsuccessful attempt. Affirmative. Unsuccessful attempt.
What can I do?
Alright, well, dear God, right, this is really intense. Like, the sheer volume of enemies spawning in at certain locations.
Yes?
Alright, so we're gonna wait to let my companions heal up again. You know what, we're gonna play it safe because of just how difficult this is. There we go, we're gonna have a quick save and back up. And then we're also going to take a look at hers. So she's wearing SIP power gauntlets, which give her a +3. She has a +20 to hit, with no change there, but they don't really do anything. Whereas they increase their minimum damage to 4. Minimum damage 5. Okay, we'll keep those gauntlets on her. Vacuum mask. We can't even equip her with. Okay, what's going on outside? I'm hearing like loads of shit out my window. One sec, folks. Alright. Everyone is healed up. It is time to push on. Right, so we're going to go in the opposite direction. Hopefully locate. There we go. Okay, now they're running from the direction that we just came from. And there's more waiting on the other side.
Ready?
Yes?
What?
Ready?
I'm here.
What?
Ready?
Yes?
What?
Oh boy, this is certainly a tough mission. keep at least one of them locked up. If I can stun lock one successfully, and that's oh, come on! Right, let him run, like, come into us.
Let's make this.
Aladran!
Let's make this quick. The Force fights with me.
Oh my god! What's with the amount of enemies, folks?
The Force fights with me.
Like, this is getting unreal.
Yes, Aladran! Fire!
Let's make this. You cannot win.
Like, oh my god. Oh, log out. HK.
Ready!
Oh my god. There we go.
Yes?
Sure.
Okay. Regeneration 1, so it will actually now get health. Max Dex. We're only now missing the mask. Funny enough.
Ready.
Not gonna lie, was really hoping I could have gotten something cool for HK. Oh well, I can give her Dot Revan's robes as well.
Yes?
So that means now all our everyone in the group has some health regen, which is going to be useful for when we have to push forward. Yeah, that's about it. So everyone in the group now has
What can I do?
health regen. Now, Canderous would have been really useful. Let's see. I want to see that armor that was just added. It was heavy battle armor, I think. So 9, and then there's the Duro Steel heavy armor. Okay, it's worse. The only armor worth forging with the Starforge apparently is my armor now. And of course there's new enemies spawning in.
So be it. You cannot win. Let's make this quick.
Alright, we have to really push on now, we do.
You shall fall.
It's a shame we couldn't have changed the targeting of these turrets. It would have been so goddamn useful. Alright, there's nothing further down that way, so...
You summoned us, Lord Malik.
Bastila has betrayed me. I must select a new successor to be my apprentice. One who will one day take the mantle of Sith Lord away from me. Of all the Dark Jedi that have sworn allegiance to me, you three are the strongest. One of you will have the honor of becoming my new apprentice, if you prove yourself worthy.
Tell me what I must do, Master. Anything.
Revan is on the Starforge, looking to reclaim the title of Dark Lord of the Sith. Wait here for my old master. Whichever one of you deals the killing blow to Revan will become my new apprentice.
We will not fail you, Master.
Perhaps you will triumph, but even if you fail, it will give me the time I need to complete my preparations of the station's defenses. And then we shall see if Revan can stand against the full fury of the Starforge.
Alright, we're gonna, we should be relatively safe here. So I'm gonna quickly save. Because that's, again, another precaution. Because, again, the sheer volume of enemies they're throwing at us. So there we go. And we're going to take this opportunity to cover. I really wish I found a location that would allow me to upgrade Bastila's lightsaber, because it is grossly under leveled.
Sure.
Compared to what I'm using.
Let's make this quick.
It's like every time I take the camera off an enemy, like, new ones are spawning in.
You shall fall.
Okay, I don't know what's going on with him, but whatever position he was in, he's no longer attacking.
You shall fall.
Something's gone wrong with HK. He's no longer, like, the AI is no longer responding well.
Let's make this quick.
Ready.
Yes?
Sure.
Okay. Oh no, here's a whole bunch of wave of enemies again.
What can I do?
Yes?
So be it. Let's make this
And then somehow enemies are spawning in all the way back there. See, this one, okay, there is clearly some kind of bug because there were literally no enemies back there, and yet somehow one spawned in. Something's going on.
I'm here.
What?
There we go. Quick push on healing.
You cannot win.
And there you go. Enemies are now spawning behind us.
So be it. Let's make this quick.
I would love to keep my characters just standing some... Okay, so they're activating that. So we have to force our way through them. And because there's a chance that enemies are going to start running up behind us, I need to quickly take care of these guys. Okay, there we go. There's only the one now. No sign of enemies. Okay, maybe we can afford to stop here to heal up.
Ready.
What can I do?
Yes?
Master?
And we'll do another save. See, now his his self regen is not as good as Candaris's.
What can I do?
It's proven some extra difficulty. Like if we had Candaris, it would be a different story. His regen is much higher. Oh, here we go. I was right to do that.
Ready.
Yes?
Okay.
What? Ready.
I'm here.
Yes?
One of the first things I'm going to have to do is start a battle, activate HK shield, and pause and use the ability to use a adrenal boost battle, most likely.
Bastila, you were a fool to betray the Master, and an even bigger fool to return to the Starforge.
The only fools are those who still follow Malak. Open your eyes and see the true Lord of the Sith. Revan has returned.
Revan is nothing. Malak earned the title of Dark Lord by defeating his old...
Okay, so usable items. We're gonna do the hyper battle stem, and then we're gonna do the adrenal strength. That, and then we'll do the same for Bastila.
What can I do?
And I merely get hit with it. You gotta be joking me. Immediately. Oh, and we got some stims back. Alright. Alright, no useful loot.
The Starforge is under assault from the entire Republic fleet. If I don't use my battle meditation to turn the tide, Admiral Dodona's capital ships will destroy the Starforge. I have to stay here in the command center so that I can best use my battle meditation against our enemy. If I don't, the Starforge will be lost. You must go to face Malak without me. Find him, kill him, and reclaim the title of Dark Lord of the Sith.
Is turning against us. The entire Sith fleet reacts instantly to our every strategy. Every fighter and capital ship attack in perfect unison. I've never seen such military precision.
I have, but never from the Sith. It's almost as if... No. Bastila is using her battle meditation against us.
What? Impossible. She's on our side.
Not anymore, Admiral. I sensed something different about Bastila during her transmission, but I thought I was only feeling the evil presence of the Starforge itself. I see now, I was wrong. Bastila has turned to the dark side, Admiral. You have to give the order to retreat.
I can't do that. This might be our only chance to destroy the Starforge. We can't withdraw. We can't.
Then, you will lose.
Alright, now quick save, folks, and then we should be heading into the boss battle. Hopefully. Hopefully we're not going in. We have to fight wave after wave of a bunch of enemies. Hello. Inactive. Type C spike bin, empty. Starting to see a pattern. Oh, these ones actually have smoke coming off them. Oh, looks like they're damaged.
I tire of this game. Revan. You have been a thorn in my side from the moment I seized the mantle of Dark Lord from your feeble grasp. You made a mistake coming here, Revan. The Star Forge fuels my command of the dark side. You are no match for me here, and this time you will not escape. You have reclaimed your identity, Revan, but you have lost the power you once wielded. You are an insignificant speck beneath my notice. I have surpassed you in every way and accomplished what you never could. I have unleashed the full potential of this Rakatan factory. You had no idea of the power within this place. Its very walls...
Oh, here we go.
Well done, Revan. I was certain the defenses of the Starforge would destroy you. But I see there is more of your old self in you than I expected. expected. You are stronger than I thought. Stronger than you ever were during your reign as the Dark Lord. I did not think that was possible. Once you were stronger than me, Revan. But as your apprentice, I surpassed you. The Master must always be stronger than the apprentice. That was why I betrayed you. No, I was prepared to face you, Revan. But fate presented me with a better option. The trap set by the Jedi only hastened my decision. If they had not attacked, I would have challenged you for mastery of the Sith soon enough. I cannot deny your resilience. You survived my first betrayal, thanks to Bastion. You even survived my attempt to destroy you with the Starforge itself. Fate and destiny have conspired to keep you alive despite all my efforts. We have been inexorably pushed to this final confrontation, Revan. I see now that this can only be settled when one of us destroys the other. Once again, we shall face each other in single combat, and the victor will decide the fate of the galaxy.
And that's what I was afraid of. Come on, break out of it. There we go. It won't let me use any more of these. There we go.
You continue to amaze me, Revan. If only you had been the one to uncover the true power. But you were a fool. All you saw was an enormous factory. All you ever imagined was an infinite fleet rolling forth to crush the Republic. You are blind, Revan. Blind and stupid. The Starforge is more than just a space station. In some ways, it is like a living creature. It hungers. Look around you, Revan. See the bodies? You should recognize them from the Academy. These are Jedi who fell when I attacked Dantooine. For all intents and purposes, dead. Except for one difference. I have not let them become one with the Force. Instead, I have brought them here. You cannot beat me, Rep. And once you are beaten, I will do the same to you. You will be trapped.
Now, the... See, he resisted, so we can't drain him. There we go, we were able to do that. And he technically exited combat. You know what? That's all of them. Yep. Okay, so he can just resist our attacks. Okay. That is very unfortunate. Oh my god. Again with the stomach. The amount of times that he seems to stun me. So he's immune to that, and we're stunned again. Okay, I'm just going to try and beat my lightsaber combat because we're getting nowhere, folks, with the force powers. We're like, alright, and also.
I'll avoid what I can.
Again with the stunts. He keeps stunning me. Again, folks. You can't. It's unreal on the amount of times I'm getting stunned in this fight. And again, I do find it a little ironic considering stunning is what my character has relied on throughout so much of this game. We're facing against the ultimate karma right here, folks. My character's whole setup was about stunning enemies and then getting the advantage of my scoundrel's sneak attack dice. And now that it's basically being used against me. There we go, folks. We finally got him. It took some very dirty fighting on our part. We did not beat him honorably.
Impossible. I cannot be beaten. I am the Dark Lord of the Sith. Yes, I cannot deny it any longer. You are the one who deserves to be the Dark Lord. You were the one who found the first star map on Dantooine, Revan. It was you who led us on our quest for the Starforge. I only followed in your wake. I tried to usurp your rule, to steal the title of Sith Master from you. But now I understand. The destiny is yours, Revan. Not mine. You are Darth Revan, Lord. Lord of the Sith. And I am nothing. And so it ends, as I somehow always knew it must, in darkness.
And there we have it, folks.
We've lost another capital ship. It's hopeless. All Republic forces, pull back! Pull back!
It is too late to retreat, Admiral. The Sith Armada has cut us off. There is no escape for us now.
He tried to warn her. He tried to warn her. But no, did she listen? No. And then I love how they use the dark side ending as parts for the trailer, folks. Like, this is all part of the intro, and yet it's the dark side ending.
Malak is dead. All hail the return of Darth Revan, the true Lord of the Sith.
All hail Lord Revan. All hail Lord Revan. All hail Lord Revan.
The Sith bow before you. You have reclaimed your rightful throne. The Jedi Order is in tatters. It is only a matter of time until your Sith minions wipe them from the face of the galaxy. The Republic fleet is decimated. The core worlds are defenseless against us.
Look at that fleet, folks. All those tiny little dots. And then you realize, oh, they're all like Leviathans. Well, there's some fighters there, but yeah, the dots that we were seeing from a distance were all our capital ships. And there you have it, folks. Knights of the Old Republic. One of the most fan favorite Star Wars games. Like, okay, I know people who say some shit about Knights of the Old Republic 2, and fair enough. I know people who will say shit about Star Wars The Old Republic. The same goes for Star Wars Battlefronts. Like, there are people that will say like some obviously very negative things about other games in terms of their stories and whatnot. But I have yet to meet a person who has serious problems with the story of Knights of the Old Republic. Knights of the Old Republic is a fan favorite. It's a BioWare fan favorite. Now, obviously, there are some RPGs that rank higher than this in terms of their popularity. I will say Mass Effect is probably BioWare's biggest RPG, along with Dragon Age Origins. But like, for a game that was based on D&D, folks, like, again, I cannot stress this enough. This game was inspired by the Star Wars tabletop RPG that Wizard of the Coast made, which was modeled after D&D 3rd edition. And now, obviously, there are some... Now, I made some mistakes. For example, I tried to farm some levels on Taris. That was a bit of a mistake. For anyone who's playing this game, I would if I was to redo a playthrough, I would skip all the Taris quests. I would skip them. There are much more ways you can earn credits, much more ways you can earn levels later down the line. You really want all your levels to be in your Jedi class. You would want as many of them as possible. Now, obviously, in terms of the canon of in terms of Star Wars canon, Revan was a good guy. He fell to the Sith. We learn more about why he fell even then to begin with. It's because he knew that the true Sith was out there. Now that story gets more told in the events of Star Wars The Old Republic, which, folks, if you're a fan of my channel, you will see that on Mondays. I always do some live streams of Star Wars The Old Republic on Mondays. They used to be Fridays, but now I transitioned to doing them on Mondays to give me a little bit more breathing room in terms of the weekend. Because I have so many D&D games that go over the course of the weekend, particularly on Friday. But yeah, oh my god, folks, I absolutely love this game's story. I enjoyed, traveling around with Bastila Jolie HK-47. He is absolutely my favorite Star Wars droid. Revan is my all-time favorite Star Wars character. But by far, he is my favorite Star Wars character. And again, maybe that is due to the fact that I connect with the character due to me, playing as him. Now, I am a fan of Knights of the Old Republic 2, but We'll see how that goes. Eventually, I will tackle Knights of the Old Republic 2. Maybe I'll do it before next year. The voice acting is really fantastic. Like, funny enough, I'm replaying some. By the time you guys watch this videos, it will probably be towards the end of May. But I've been replaying some, and I can definitely tell you, I've been replaying some Oblivion Remastered, and there's some janky voice lines in that, and it looks really weird and sounds really weird, but like, it doesn't really sound weird. Like, this is an older game, even by Oblivion, and the dialogue does not sound clunky. It does not sound weird. Now, again, they're two different studios, so fair enough. But yeah, no, I absolutely just love this game, folks, and I hope you all enjoyed Star Wars Month on my channel. Now, I'm still going to be doing, I'm going to probably take this opportunity while... Oh, you know, no, I'm talking as if I'm in a live stream, folks. Never mind. But yeah, no, I will say, does this game hold up entertainment-wise from when I initially played it upon its initial release on the Xbox original? Does it hold up? Yes, it is very entertaining. I absolutely loved the story. Playing an older edition of D&D, I have a bit more of an appreciation for it now. Now that I've played two types of D&D, I've played D&D 5th edition, and I currently play the new edition from 2024. So I have some really appreciation for what was going on behind the scenes of this game. And I will say, most of the times, folks, when I was not adding commentary to this game, I was watching Star Wars videos on YouTube or on Disney Plus, because I just love Star Wars. Star Wars has always been a big part of my life. Hence why I do these videos. I stream Star Wars The Old Republic. I subscribe to 2 different lore channels, and I binge the lore videos a lot. About April and May, I binge Star Wars content, and on terms of Disney Plus. And I take part in Ludo Sport, a combat sport that was inspired by, you know, actual martial arts, but also Star Wars. And so yeah, I really enjoyed covering one of my favorite games growing up. Like, the amount of times I've replayed Knights of the Old Republic is staggering. Now, I have replayed Knights of the Old Republic 2 a few times, but not as much as Knights of the Old Republic 1, but that's because there were some glaring issues with Knights of the Old Republic 2, and I only played that on the Xbox original, so I obviously played more of the first one, where there wasn't as many issues. But yeah, folks, I will say one critique. I do actually have a critique of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. On the PC, it is janky as hell. Now, folks, again, for those of you that have probably been with me from the start of this Let's Play series, I'm not sure if, again, I don't know if I kept the videos. If they're in my folder, that means they're going to be uploaded. But the point is, I originally started this Let's Play series on the PC. And it kept crashing. Like, now, folks, this is it's 2025. My computer is about maybe 5 years old. I got it when I first moved out to where I am now, and let's see. So, like, it's old in terms of gaming PCs, I guess, but like, it's not terribly old, and it's not as old. It is nowhere near as old as this game is, and yet this game repeatedly crashed. I have no idea what was going on with it. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that I was dual monitoring and OBS, I don't know. But something made this game crash a lot on PC. My only big critique. Another big critique I would have is some of the bugs. And one such bug is the autosaves. You folks know how much the autosaves have ruined me in terms of this Let's Play series. They have, like, there was a moment when the autosave bug set me back about 5 hours. Maybe, no, not 5 hours. It set me back a minimum an hour, so an hour plus. It set me back an hour plus, minimum 1 hour of content. And I remember because I was on a server when I initially did it, and like, you know, streaming to some friends who wanted a sneak peek, and they were like, "What the hell? What's going on?" And like, why is it only showing us this video? And I'm like, it's clearly a bug. I have to restart. And yeah, but that's it, folks. We're done. We're actually done. Wow. Oh boy. So I want just to be in brutal transparency, folks. I started this Let's Play series back in. Actually, hold on. Let me see. Let's see how long it took me to. Now, we can't trust the timestamp on the game, folks. Okay, we're at. It says 61 hours. We'll round that up. It's 47, folks. So we'll round it up. So we'll say 62 hours of gameplay. Now, we need to keep in mind that I did do a few farming routines, and the pod racing, the speeder race, the swoop races got me really stuck. So yeah, and there were some moments when I was duplicating items, so we'll probably knock off 2, maybe 3 hours at most of farming and item duplications. So yeah, it took me 50 plus hours. So yeah, folks, I started this all the way back in, okay, it wasn't the start of April, but it was the 28th of April that I started this journey of playing Knights of the Old Republic. I stopped doing all my other, I stopped recording other videos and relating to other things. I kept up my stream, for as best of my ability, and I still went to Ludo Sport and all my other D&D and all that, all those other hobbies. But yeah, it took me, it's now the 25th. So yeah, it says 62 hours of gameplay, but those 62 hours, folks, took me almost 20 days to get recorded, due to the fact that there's some of the days that I couldn't do absolute recording. Like there's some day of pauses. Like for example, I started on the 8th, then the next video was on the 11th, 12th, 13, 14, 15, 16. Then it jumps to the 19th, so I missed 3 days there. Then from 19, 20, and on the rest are not in my folder. They're in my OBS trailer. Sorry, folder. So 20. So there is. Boom, 20, 21. To 23, then 25. So yeah, basically days that way I went to Ludo Sport seem to be the main days that I. So yeah, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and the occasional Wednesday are clearly moments when I didn't do any recording. So yeah, it took me a while. Like it took me a while because again, like life, I still have other things to do, folks. I have other responsibilities. But yeah, oh my god, still a fun game. Again, if you can somehow rig it up, if you can find a way to make it so that so that you're less likely to crash, then I would certainly recommend picking up this game on Steam. It's still well worth the buy. It's still well worth the playthrough. It's a fun story with fun, interesting characters. So overall, is it a perfect game? No. I would, because of the bugs, I would certainly have to rate it. Now again, I'm going to be generous, folks. I want to say this. I'm going to be generous because of the era that this game came out in. Okay, so the bugs, I'm not going to judge it too harshly on the bugs, but I am going to rate it an 8 out of 10. Now, story, music, and entertainment, 10. It would be purely on 10. But those bugs, the lip syncing, there's obvious reasons why we're silent protagonist, because they didn't want to record all those extra voice. They didn't want to pay someone to do all those bloody voice lines. I will say they repeated dialogue with certain races there because it's very blatant. Teach any Wookiee droid that doesn't have any droid that uses basic droid language, the beeping, any Wookiee, basically anyone who did not speak what in this game is called Galactic Basic, so anyone who doesn't speak English for me, but basically anyone who does not speak Galactic Basic, the dialogue was very repetitive. It was the same audio over and over and over and over again, which was very disappointing, but hey, what are you gonna do? I will say another thing that will hurt this game is the fact that they don't let you respec. They don't refund you the levels that you got on Taris for becoming a thing, because unfortunately, I will say, being a scoundrel that then goes into a Jedi consular, I did conflict. I think the best combination for scoundrel would have been a sentinel. So, unfortunately, I wish the game would have given you a chance to respec in those situations. And I'm pretty sure I had maxed out my dueling, and yet for some reason I lost all my dueling skill, except for one. So, there was clearly some changes going on there, and I really feel like they made that a big mistake not doing that. At least with Knights of the Old Republic 2, they give us a Jedi class from the very start, and so there's none of that issue there. There's advanced classes later down the line, but that's about it. Other than that, the swoop races were needlessly difficult, and I will say the fact that, again, now this, no, I'm not going to nitpick, folks. There are things that this game, you can definitely feel this. There are moments when you can feel this game's age. You can definitely feel it, but it's a fun retro game. It's it's fun, and I would always recommend it. I would always recommend anyone to play some Knights of the Old Republic. If you can somehow play this on the Xbox original, yeah, definitely fucking go for it. Go full on retro with it. Actually, you know what? I think actually the Xbox 360 now is considered retro, which is shocking and horrifying. But yeah, no. If you have a chance to play Knights of the Old Republic, play it. Play it, folks, and have a good time. I'm the Celtic Nerd, signing out. One name, one sky, and I hope you enjoyed Star Wars Month on my channel.